By the end of this video, you should be able to think as a YouTuber and not as a content creator. I know you will say, what do I mean by saying as a YouTuber and not as a content creator? Are they not the same? No, a content creator is not a YouTuber. They are different things entirely. And that is what I'm going to be explaining in this video. I know you can testify that the kind of visibility you get on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, Snapchat are not the same visibility you get here on what? On YouTube. And I know so many of you have been treating YouTube as a social media platform. No, by the end of this video, I will be sharing with you guys 10 things you need to know to start your channel, grow your channel, get monetized, and become a brand. And this 10 things will make you understand how YouTube actually works. So in case the first time you're seeing my YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button and let's go. And our number one is positioning your content for growth. What do I mean as a YouTuber? Positioning your content for growth. Now, here on YouTube, YouTube is not just a social media platform, but also a search engine, which means people come to YouTube every day to do what? To make findings, to get informations, or to get solution. So if you want to grow here on YouTube, you need to also strategize all your contents towards growing your channel. Now, I will suggest evergreen content. What are evergreen content? Evergreen content are contents that does not go with trend. Like when I say content that does not go with trend, I mean content that no matter when anybody come across that content, they always get information that benefits them in terms of their lives. Maybe growth, maybe they want to become, if like I'm a coach as an example, I want a situation whereby whenever anybody come across my YouTube channel or any of my video should be able to help them grow their channel either in the next 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. So as a YouTuber, strategize your content towards growing your channel. And number two, let's talk about consistency that matters. It is not all consistency that matters, but there are consistency that also matters. Now, whenever we say as a YouTuber that you should be consistent, we are not talking about you posting every day. We are talking about you delivering what your channel promise the platform. Now, my channel promised this platform to post content that teaches YouTube growth, YouTube tips, YouTube tutorials. My channel is not about lifestyle. My channel is not about traveling. My channel is not about cooking. So if I want to start YouTube, I need to understand that my consistency is not about me posting video, but my consistency is about me delivering what people followed me for or subscribe to me for. For example, you cannot see me teaching you about how to grow on YouTube today, and then tomorrow I'm teaching you how to travel to Canada. So that is a mismatch of what? Of algorithm. The algorithm is confused. My subscribers are confused. Even myself, I am confused. So please be consistent by niching down. I know you must have been hearing that word, niching down. So please build yourself as a brand. Like, what do you want to be teaching on YouTube? And then focus on that area. Do not jump to here and jump to here. I know you might have seen other people's niches going viral and you don't feel like your own is not going, you now go and jump. Focus on there are community for every niche here on YouTube. And number three, always think like a successful YouTuber. You see, every video you post, even if it is 2 views you get on that video, be happy that at least that video is able to get 2 views. Remember, if you make a single video and that single video was able to give you 2 leads, 3 leads, or more sales, automatically that is a success to that channel or a success to you. Because I've seen so many people, whenever they don't have the visibility on every video, they either delete it, unlist it, or feel bad. In short, they don't want to continue. So always be happy, be contented, feel happy at every given views you have on every video. This will give you the energy to want to post, the energy to continue. Remember, I've seen so many people complaining about 100 views. Do you know what it means for 100 people to be around you as a person? Just imagine you are in a room and you are facing 100 people. That is massive. So do not envy those who have 1 million views, 10 million views. it took them years in achieving that. So you too, you also need to work yourself before that what? Before getting that particular what? Before getting that particular result. So please begin to think with that your little view. Think like a successful YouTuber. And number 4, let your growth be a long-term growth. What do I mean by let your growth be a long-term growth? I mean, as a YouTuber, don't be in haste. Don't cut corners. Take your time. You see, YouTube or your channel is a long-time investment. 10 years to come, your channel will still be fetching you money. 20 years to come, your channel will still be fetching your money. Even 50 years to come, your channel will still be fetching your money. So there is no reason or there is no point of you rushing it. Okay? So at every given time, plan every growth, plan every steps. Do not cut corners. Do not do anything. Just grow at a single what? At a single, in short, let me use the word at a single video. For example, you're at 1,000 subscribers today. Let's assume you will now post another video tomorrow. Just imagine yourself that, okay, by tomorrow I should have 50 subscribe or 1,050 subscribers, something like that. Do not imagine yourself that by tomorrow you should be having like 2,000 subscribers. No, you are rushing it. If it comes, fine, and if it doesn't, be okay. Let your growth be something slow and steady, not too fast and fall. All right. So please, just be steady. Don't rush it. You are not going anywhere. All right. You're here. So build yourself with a slow and steady growth. And number 5, you will need to learn editing. Yes, every YouTuber are skillful editors. Take it or leave it. That's why I said YouTube is not like other platforms. A YouTuber is not like a content creator. Let me use that word. A YouTuber is a disciplined creator, a creator that takes his time to make research, plan the research, then edit the research. So learn any editing, go to talk to people, learn any of the editing apps that can make your video come out better or good at any time. Do not just come out with a video that is blurry, with a video that is noisy, with a video that is not clear. All right. So we want to enjoy your video. If it is possible, create a sound for yourself that you can as well use a form of background music or background sounds. So, meaning as a YouTuber, please take your time, spend enroll for a class, learn from people because you need it. I told you, YouTube is a lifetime. If you do well, if you do the right thing on YouTube, you're not going anywhere. So because you're not going anywhere, it means every single video you're going to be bringing on this channel should be well prepared. And for you to be able to prepare it in terms of animation, transitions, auto captions, voiceover, everything, background removing, image background removing, you have to make sure that everything is fine. So please learn editing. And our number 6, there are mistakes you will need to avoid. You see here on YouTube does not like anything you carrying other people's content, which is copyright. Avoid copyrighted content. Avoid reuse content. Avoid inauthentic as like mass-produced content. See, YouTube wants your creativity and not you carrying another person's creativity or stealing another person's creativity. We want just be yourself. Okay, so don't buy watch hours, do not buy subscribers, all those things. Avoid all those subs, all those subscribe for me and subscribe. Avoid all those things. This is how you grow on what. Just like I said, when you take your time, everything becomes easier. But when you are trying to rush it, then that is when you want to cut corners. And so please avoid those mistakes, or else you will even get monetized and then you'll be demonetized again. And I believe you wouldn't want that after you've gotten subscriber, watch hours, everything, and you think you're good, only for you to wake up one day and get an email that you are no longer in the YouTube partner program, which you will not like it, and you now begin to make videos. So please avoid off-putting, offsetting, or inauthentic, copyright, anything that YouTube say they don't want. Go and read it and make sure you abide by their terms and condition. All right. And number 7, let us now talk about monetization. As a YouTuber, think of monetization from day one. Yes, think of what? Monetization from day one. I always tell my students about direct monetization and indirect monetization. A direct monetization is a process whereby a YouTuber gets eligible to earn from their content, while indirect monetization is a process whereby a creator get to earn offline, or was sought for, or seek for, or consulted for what? For anything in terms of maybe editing, coaching, or learning, or business, and people pay for your service offline. That is an indirect monetization. So I've seen a lot of YouTubers who make money on YouTube, or who make sales on YouTube, or who get brand deals on YouTube, even outside their monetization. So think about it and work towards it as well. That is how you grow on YouTube, or you make more money on YouTube. Because I've seen a lot of people, they feel they need to just relax on AdSense our revenue, and that's not true. Okay, so many successful creators you're seeing today, or YouTubers, they have brand deals, or they make branding and the rest for them to have more revenues at every month. Our number 8, as a YouTuber, you are to build one channel at a time. Yes, building multiple channels at a time would drain you, stress you, and then make you break down. And when you break down, you cannot continue, and that is how you feel as a YouTuber. So, but if you don't want to feel like you want to grow, then I will advise you do what? You grow a particular channel to a certain subscribers, then you can now choose to pick another one. Do not mix I heard a story yesterday about somebody growing 5 channels at the same time. How? That, to me, that is stressful, and that is unprofessional. Okay, so grow one channel at a time. And you become unprofessional when you are growing a particular channel, and you are now telling you are not telling your subscribers to go and subscribe on the other. It does not make any sense. So please avoid growing multiple channels at the same time. Focus on one channel. All right. And our number 9, there is nothing bad from collaborating with other YouTubers. You see, one thing you need to know, there is a saying that says a tree does not make a forest. As a YouTuber, I would advise you, if you can collaborate or work with other YouTubers. I believe you must have been watching others on podcasts or coming together to make a video. Of course, that is very nice. All right. Collaborating or working with other creators does not just help you grow faster, but it gives you experience and then a sense of belonging. So I would advise you, if anybody is coming to you for collaboration or to work together, or you want to walk up to anybody, of course, feel free to do that. That will also help your channel to grow very fast. Okay. And number 10, every YouTuber is a brand. See, anything that can make you successful on YouTube, then just see yourself as a brand that everybody is willing to pay for. And when I say you see yourself as a brand, it means avoid anything that will do what? That will destroy your personality, or that will make people not to trust you. As a YouTuber, people should be able to trust you, rely on you, and then be able to believe you when you say something. Because you have come very far, they have seen you so many times, and now they now want to begin to associate with you. Do not make them regret them associating with you, or doing business with you, or having encounter with you. Always deliver whatever. Say, as a coach now, if anybody comes to me for learning, and after that person pays me, it is my obligation or duty to deliver the service that the person pays for. But if somebody pays me as a brand and I fail to deliver, then it is wrong. Okay, so these are the 10 things you should do as a YouTuber in order to be able to grow your channel to monetization level. Then after monetization, you still stay relevant and stay grinding. All right, so in case this is the first time you're seeing my YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button. Okay, give me a thumbs up so that this video get to see or get to reach many people who want to become a YouTuber and having the mentality of of being a content creator. Okay, so before I see you in my next video, if you're still struggling for watch hours or struggling for subscribers, I would advise you go and watch this video. Okay, this video will help you in that. And again, go ahead, leave a meaningful comment. If you want me to make any video, of course, feel free and I will do that for you. All right, see you in my next video. Bye bye.